Hello and welcome back to Life Lessons with Sheila. I'm so glad that you're here. I don't know about you, but it's a cold Tuesday here. Brr. I hope you're warm and cozy in your own home or in your car or in your office, wherever you're listening. I hope you have a warm mug of cocoa or coffee or tea. And let's just dig in for a minute. We're going to talk about how to find your authentic version and to love who you are becoming. So many of us are walking around with voices in our head that are not ours. They're voices that we pick up along the way, things that people have said to us, said about us, that we need to let go of to be our true authentic self. The integrity of the upright guides them, but the unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity. That's in Proverbs 11:3. One of my favorite quotes on authenticity comes from Brené Brown. It's on authenticity is a collection of choices that we have to make every day. It's about the choice to show up and be real, the choice to be honest, the choice to let our true selves be seen. Discovering your true authenticity is a personal and ongoing journey. It involves self-discovery, self-reflection, and a willingness to explore various aspects of your identity, values, and desires. Here are some steps to help you on the path to discovering your true authenticity. First is self-reflection. Take time for introspection. Reflect on your life experiences, values, beliefs, and the things that bring you joy or fulfillment. Consider both positive and challenging aspects of your past as well as things you would like to pursue in the future. Sit down, make a list of things that you truly enjoy, things that you don't enjoy. Knowing who you are is crucial to allowing your authentic self free, allowing your authentic self freely out and off the hook. An activity that you can do is to set aside dedicated time each week to journal about your thoughts, experiences, and feelings. Reflect on significant events and how they have shaped you. Second is to explore your passions. Identify activities or pursuits that genuinely interest and excite you. What are the things you love to do when no one is watching? Exploring your passions can provide insights into your authentic self. Me, personally, I adore writing and creating content that motivates others to be the best version of themselves. So I spend quite a bit of time doing just that. I also love building in The Sims 4. I like to play from time to time, but it gets boring creating someone else's life. I do, however, find great joy in building and creating homes for The Sims. I also love to cook and create copycat recipes at home and to bake. I haven't done a whole lot of that in the past 2 years, but I do long to return to that this year. I've had some physical limitations since my battle with COVID and coding and having seizures. It messed me up neurologically really bad. I so desire to have my independence back, and this will be the year that I do that. I don't share too much of that on my channel, but it is my reality. Thankfully, I have one son who has developed a love of cooking and baking, so he has been able to replicate many of my meals and even create a few of his own. An activity to explore your passion could be to make a list of activities or hobbies that you've always wanted to try. Dedicate time to explore these interests and pay attention to which ones bring you joy and fulfillment. Third, values clarification. Define your core values. What principles guide your decisions and actions? Identifying your values helps you understand what truly matters to you and can serve as a compass for living authentically. Do you have an aversion to people cursing? Then why subject yourself to that? Do you have an aversion to someone who believes in the Bible? Then why are you hanging around them? To pester them or to learn from them? You must know your whys as to who you hang out with and if their values align with yours, or are you compromising? Never compromise your values to fit in with anyone. An activity that you can do is to create a list of your core values. Prioritize them and reflect on how well your current lifestyle aligns with these values. Make adjustments to bring your actions in line with your values. That could be cutting off people, removing people from access to you, if that's what it takes. Number 4 is challenge societal expectations. Examine societal expectations and cultural norms that may influence your behavior. Ask yourself if you are conforming to expectations that aren't aligned with your true self. Challenge societal norms that don't resonate with your authentic values. Not in a confrontational way, as we would hate to put anyone else in a box, but knowing who you are and how we fit in or don't can help alleviate some of the burdens of trying to fit in with people that we simply do not align with. An activity that you can do is identify one societal expectation that doesn't align with your authentic self. Take a small step to challenge or deviate from that expectation and observe how it feels. Number 5 is mindfulness practices. Engage in mindfulness practice such as meditation or deep breathing. Mindfulness can help you become more aware of your thoughts, your emotions, and reactions, fostering a deeper understanding of your authentic self, of who you are to your core. It is who we are in private that tells us of who we are authentically. An activity that you might do is start a daily mindfulness meditation practice. Use guided meditations or mindfulness apps to help you stay present and cultivate awareness of your thoughts and emotions. The 6th thing is to keep a journal. Regularly write down your thoughts, your feelings, and experiences. Journaling can help you process your emotions, track your personal growth, and identify patterns in your behavior. I have done this both online and in notebooks. I love to go back and reread things that I have written, often because I find insight for something that I'm facing at the moment. Life continues in one big cycle, and when we recognize that and make different choices, then we can begin to see changes in our life. An activity that you might do is commit to writing in a journal regularly, whether it's daily, weekly, or as needed. Use it as a space to express your thoughts, emotions, and reflections on your journey of self-discovery. Your phone has a notes app. Put it on your notes app if you need to. No one's going to see that but you, unless you share it. The 7th thing is to seek feedback. Ask trusted friends, family members, or mentors for feedback on your strengths and areas for growth. Sometimes others can provide valuable insights that you might not see in yourself. Be very careful who you ask, though. Not everyone has your best interest in mind, and some even will try to sabotage your efforts at trying to understand your authentic self. An activity that you might do is reach out to a few trusted friends or family members and ask for constructive feedback on your strengths and areas for growth. Be open to receiving their perspectives. 8. Experiment and take risks. This is something I personally struggle with, is taking risks. Don't be afraid to try new things and step out of your comfort zone. Taking risks can lead to personal growth and a better understanding of what resonates with your authentic self. Being your true authentic self does not excuse you from growing. It's not an excuse to stay the same year after year either. That is in fact denying yourself from developing authentically. People change, things change in our lives, and until we accept that, we will forever shove ourselves in a box and continue to let others shove us in the same box as well. An activity that you can do is to choose one activity outside of your comfort zone each month. It could be trying a new hobby, attending a social event, or taking a class. Embrace the opportunity for growth. 9 is to connect with your intuition. Paying attention to your intuition and gut feelings. Your inner wisdom often provides valuable guidance about what feels authentic and true to you. That feeling of this is too good to be true. Just may be wisdom trying to get you to save a few dollars or even a few emotions. Each one of us has an internal guidance system, and it's there for a reason. We know right from wrong, and we know when we are intentionally hurting someone by our words or our actions. Nothing excuses us from being crappy to one another. You will get a sinking feeling when things are not right. You will know deep down, just as you know when things are really good. You will know deep down. An activity that you can do is to practice listening to your intuition by taking a moment to check in with yourself before making decisions. Trust your gut feelings and observe how they guide you. How many of you make decisions without even taking time to think about it? You just say, okay, yes, let's do it. Are you a spur of the moment kind of person all the time? You want to get up and go and just go, not knowing where you're going? If you're that way, then I suggest you take a step back and start planning your adventures. Get on the other side of whatever your comfort zone is. Make yourself uncomfortable. Put yourself in uncomfortable situations so that you learn to be comfortable in any situation. 11. Align your actions with your values. No, we're on 10, sorry. Embrace perfections. I'm skipping ahead here. Accept that nobody is perfect. Nobody, not one that walks this earth, has ever been or ever will be perfect. Example, except for Jesus Christ. Because he was God incarnated as a human to gain human experience, emotions, and insight, as well as become a living example for us all. Embrace your imperfections, heck, even celebrate them. They are uniquely yours, and learn from your mistakes. Authenticity involves being genuine and honest about both your strengths and your weaknesses. An activity that you can do is acknowledge and accept one imperfection or mistake from your past. Reflect on the lessons learned and how it has contributed to your growth. 11. Align your actions with your values. Ensure that your daily actions and choices align with your identified values. Living in accordance with your values promotes a sense of authenticity and fulfillment. Aligning your daily activities with who you are to your core not only helps you to see your authenticity, but it allows you to embrace it as your own identity, where before you may have wanted to shy away from certain parts of who you are. God created us so intricately, down to our fingerprints. He knows us inside and out, and knows when we have a sarcastic humor. Heck, he hardwired that into you. An activity that you can do is review your daily or weekly schedule. Identify areas where your actions may not align with your values and make intentional changes to bring them into harmony. And last, counseling or coaching. Consider seeking professional support from a counselor or a life coach. They can provide guidance, ask insightful questions, and offer tools to facilitate your self-discovery journey. Did you know that I'm a mindset coach, and helping you discover just who you are and how you can embrace yourself authentically and walk into this world wholly as your true authentic self is my specialty. If this sounds appealing to you, I'm getting geared up to host an Embracing Your Authenticity Mindset Masterclass. If you'd be interested in that, then leave a comment below and I'll get back with you. An activity that you can do is to seek out counseling session or engage with a life coach. Discuss your goals, challenges, and aspirations, and work collaboratively to develop strategies for personal growth. Remember, discovering your true authenticity is a lifelong process, and it's okay for your understanding of yourself to evolve over time. No one is going to stay the same year after year. They may keep some of the habits they once had, but that is a personal choice. Be patient, kind to yourself, and embrace the journey of self-discovery. Remember that the activities I suggested are flexible, and you can adapt them to suit your preferences and lifestyle. The key is to engage in activities that promote self-awareness and help you align with your life with your authentic self. Here's another quote that I absolutely adore. It's to be yourself in a world that is constantly changing, constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. That was said by Ralph Waldo Emerson. And that quote says it all, does it not? How many people do you know who are out here trying to do things in their honest and true authenticity, not chasing trends, not trying to match numbers with anyone else? There are not many of us, that's for sure. Psalms 51:6 says, "Yet you desired faithfulness even in the womb. You taught me wisdom in that secret place." From the time you were formed in the womb, you were created authentically and so unique that there is no one else like you on this earth. I have 6 more tips to leave you with, and I hope these help you or at least encourage you to discover who you are authentically and be able to live from that space with courage and peace and understanding. First is courage to be yourself. Embrace your uniqueness and have the courage to express your true self. even if it means going against societal expectations. Authentic living often requires courage to be true to ourselves. 2 is continuous growth. Recognize that personal growth is a continuous process. Stay open to new experiences, learning, and evolving. Your authentic self may evolve over time. 3rd is compassion for yourself. Be compassionate towards yourself when facing challenges or setbacks. Authentic living involves accepting and learning from your experiences without harsh self-judgment. 4th is healthy boundaries. Establish and maintain healthy boundaries in your relationships. Respecting your own needs and boundaries is essential for living authentically. 5th, community and connection. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who encourage your authentic expression. Authentic living can be enhanced through meaningful connections with others. And 6th is service to others. Engage in activities that contribute positively to others in the world. Serving others in alignment with your values can bring a sense of fulfillment and authenticity. I'm going to leave you with one last quote. To be authentic is literally to be your own author, to discover your own native energies and desires, and then to find your own way of acting on them. That was said by Warren G. Bennis. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.